in the beginning for e-scooters, we have 3 spaces open for e-scooters, and there were two providers who came very quickly. That was Poppy. They also have a car share system, and that was Bird. Very short after that, Cirque came. They are disappeared in the meantime. Bird has bought them, but now Lime has replaced Cirque. So we have now 3 suppliers, and within a few years their period will end, and then they have to come again to the city with their proposals. But also other people can have, or other providers can have the choice then to start and to also come in the city, and then we will choose the 3 best that stay in the city, will then for the next period be possibly in the city. Why are we doing that? Because we also want to see to innovation. We know that if you are in the city and you say, okay, I'm safe here, I can stay all the time, you don't have the push anymore to innovate. And we say, oh no, that doesn't work. We want regularly giving you a push to innovate, to bring the best of the best to the city, and not what is left, to say it like that. But it's a very intensive, and you have to talk with your providers. We stay on communicating with them on what can improve, where are problems, which possibilities see you, what are you doing in the rest of the world, and are there interesting things also for our city, for Antwerp, what is technically possible in the future. So that sort of things, we're permanently looking to that, and we try to improve continuously. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. I think for e-scooters, especially for e-scooters, people are not used to them. People see them as a threat. There are a lot of accidents with it. Also accidents with people who are really hurt. So it's a discussion. It's a permanent discussion, and I understand what is happening in Paris also. It's a permanent discussion, and I think that the suppliers, the providers, have to make sure that by the things that they do, people believe that they will work on safety, on good behavior of the users, and things like that. They have to educate also their users, their clients, to make sure that, for instance, e-scooters are parked on a convenient, on a good way, that e-scooters don't drive on the pedestrian zones, that e-scooters drive on the bicycle paths, things like that, that they also follow the regulations on traffic.
But these scooter operators have been operating for a while, so you have been working together with them back and forth. I guess you have data and information about how they operate. What is your feeling? What is your opinion right now on the electric cake scooters, shared electric scooters in Antwerp? Is it something that will continue? What is the feeling of the people? Is it used a lot? Is it an added value for the city? Does it do what it's promised to do? And do you encounter similar challenges or issues when it comes to wrongly parked e-scooters? And how do you see the future and managing that or those challenges?
We see challenges. I think providers are doing what they can to educate their users, but we see challenges. Wrongly parked scooters that are laying around in the city. The usage that is not correctly, 2 people on 1 scooter isn't possible. People who are driving on the sidewalks isn't allowed, and that sort of things. And it's a permanent exercise to try to make sure that people, the users, are using are following the regulations, the traffic regulations also. It's the same like bicyclists have to follow traffic regulations. Also, e-scooters have to follow those traffic regulations. They have to park on a correct way, same like bicyclists. I always compare it. What is a strange thing for us? A shared bike is much more is much more liked by people than an e-scooter, because an e-scooter is something completely new.
It's new. Yeah,
and
exactly.
you see also in Antwerp, there is a discussion on that. It's not that we don't have that discussion. Of course we have it. Also because users have to know, they have to be very careful. Otherwise, there is always the risk that a majority of people says, we don't like them anymore. We don't want to see them anymore. I don't believe that you can ban them forever, because it's something that is there. So you can't do as if it's not there, or you have to have a national regulation, as in the Netherlands, that it's not allowed on public domain. But then you have to do it like that, and you say, okay, this vehicle can't be in our country. That's clear. But say it's not allowed in our city to have shared scooters, but private scooters is possible. That's a difficult one, because we see also private scooters in many cases are more dangerous and are used not so good. It's much more hard to regulate. It's also a regulation. It's also limited to 25